Hi, my remarkable friends. I want to welcome you back to another segment of Becoming Remarkable, where myself, Dr. Johnny Seago, and my friend, Dr. Emily Graham, talk to you about ways that you can become even more remarkable on your journey than you already are. So every week we give you a word or a phrase that we feel like is going to help you on that journey. And this week's word is empathy. And I think we visited this word last year. And I want to revisit it just a little bit because I've spoken with some of you. I'm in a mastermind group right now. And we talked about empathy a little bit. And we talked about empathy misses because my husband and I were talking about empathy this weekend. And he was like, I try for empathy, but I sort of miss it. I shoot for it, but it's like I want to connect with people, but it sort of comes out like I'm trying for the mark, but I can't quite connect with it. And I was like, I don't know, give me an example. And so he gave me an example, and his empathy miss was something sort of like shock and awe. Okay, and so it sounded sort of like this. It sort of sounded like this person was telling him where they had lost their job because of a bad performance review. Now, my husband is one of those people that cannot think bad about you. It's not in his nature. And when you tell him something bad about yourself, he really cannot comprehend it, for real. He's like, no, that cannot possibly be true. And he is very genuine about that. And so whenever this person told him that they lost their job because of a bad performance review, my husband, Ted, was very sincere to say, no way, not you. That's impossible. But you see how that sounds? So then the person who was sharing this with him had to actually defend, like, well, yeah, I really was late on that. I really was late on that project. I really didn't communicate that well. I didn't really show up for that like I was supposed to. And then Ted was taken aback, like, oh. So then what's that response? Well, then the other person feels shame. Okay, it's just the opposite of what you want to feel in empathy, right? So sometimes in empathy, like, what's the best thing we can say? Bummer. Me too. That sucks. I feel badly. Maybe you don't say sucks. That's okay. Maybe you just say that stinks. I feel for you, man. Not I feel sorry for you, man. That's another empathy fail or miss. Okay. Sympathy is not empathy. Don't tell me you feel sorry for me. Tell me you feel with me. Tell me you feel the pain. Put your arm around me. Don't lean over me. Okay? Don't try to be my mother. Try to be my friend. Try to come alongside me. Okay? Don't try to carry my pain. Just try to carry me. Try to carry with me. Okay? Try to be here in the moment. All right? Empathy, feeling with me. Okay, feeling what I'm feeling. It's hard. I'll give you that. All right. Empathy is. Brene Brown has a video. BreneBrown.com videos, and it's really great. It's a little video there about where this little kitty cat looking animal has fallen into a well, and so somebody tries to come in and save the little kitty cat in the well, and then somebody else comes, and like looks in like, oh, that's too bad, and then walks on. Well, obviously that's not empathy. And then somebody else comes down and is hanging on the ladder like, I'm not getting too close to you, that might rub off on me, and then says things that people will say to you like, oh, my marriage is falling apart. Well, at least you had a marriage. My kid is failing in school. Well, at least your other kid's a straight A student. Things are just not helpful, folks. That's not empathy. Okay, and so that you might look at that video and see like where you fall in that, and to try to practice coming alongside. That's what leaders do. as you're becoming more remarkable in this leadership journey, try to practice empathy this week. I'd love to hear from you. Give us some comments down below about how you practice empathy. And do you think you're very good at it? Sometimes I think I'm okay at it. But I think whenever I'm not good, and just this past week, I had an empathy fail. And I had to circle back around and say, hey, I don't think I said what I should have said right there. So can I try again? Can I circle back around and tell you what I think I should have said in that moment? And my friend was very forgiving and let me try again. And I think the second time around I did better. It's never too late. It's never too late to get a second chance at empathy. So give it a shot. Give it a second go. And this week, become even more remarkable. Give me your comments. What do you think about empathy?